I'm definitely so happy to contribute to the knowledge, to the field, to the research, so people that have concussions in the future don't have to go through what I went through.
But I really have a strong commitment that we have to try to work with what the research shows and the evidence shows to do the best for people and try to help them optimize whatever recovery might come.
They were so understanding of my situation with the stroke, my abilities, and they wanted to improve. And I was very grateful for that. I cannot pay anything for this. And then when I got better, I said I will try to help as much as I can.
Really, patients are our partners, and that is they not only participate in being in our studies, of course, as participants, but they can also help inform and shape our research programs.
If they ask me questions, then I should have, done my homework, rather that's just paying more attention to my body or whatever it is, so that I can be a part of the team, but be a useful part of the team. I can't delegate all of that to them because I'm going to help them if I know about myself.
I work in this area, you don't have that the same way, and it's really important to get the perspective of the people living with it and making sure, because sometimes you can just be wrong about what they feel is important.
It may be that bowel and bladder or something else is more important to us, and if we don't tell anybody, how are they going to know, right? So I think that's where our participation comes into play.
I got introduced to Dr. Silver just as a patient expert. So he was just interested in my experience, and then once he had the documents ready, he asked me to read them and just give my patient perspective, like if I was where I was however many years ago. If I read that, how would I feel? Would I listen to it? Would certain words make me feel better? Things like that.
We've had the good fortune of having patients who have firsthand experience with concussion get involved in our research and teach us about what it's like, make sure that we're asking the questions in a way that would make sense to typical patients, make sure that we're sort of covering all the bases, things that matter to patients.
There's been studies that have shown that simply participating in research, no matter which group you're in and no matter what you're doing, you actually have better outcomes.
And I was there every day exercising, but mainly learning how to get along with people again. So that was very good program. And Chia was there every morning with other people. It was a very good start for me.
For example, now if I were to go to GF Strong to get some therapy, they might ask questions about, Roger, what do you think? Or, what kind of things have you been experiencing? That never happened 32 years ago when I was injured. It was just assumed that you listen to the professionals, do what they're told, they know everything.
For those patients who have become involved in our research program to share their lived experience, their expertise in living with this condition, has worked best when they recognize that they're a member of the research team and feel free to share their ideas and negative feedback as openly as they would with their family and friends and work colleagues.
It's a good feeling to know that somebody's actually asking for your opinion, right? I mean, that's a big deal. That's reward enough, I think, for most people.